Fashion retailer Myntra, acquired by Flipkart only a few weeks ago, is clearly on a high. Signing on none other than the fashion icon and the queen who's ruling the roost in Bollywood today, Kangana Ranaut, as the face of its in-house brand, Dressberry. Known for her edgy style, Kangana is an ideal choice. Myntra ventured into private brands in December 2012 and has since developed a strong portfolio of 8 private brands, including HRX by Hrithik Roshan and Anouk, among others.
Speaking about e-tailing, we all know a couple of people who go window shopping, check out prices and then end up buying products online. And I mean gadgets, clothes, accessories, even shoes. This trend is actually known as showrooming. How is this impacting physical retail stores and what can these retail chains do? And how has this trend impacted ad spends across media for e-commerce portals? Sobita Kareer has the story.
It's not the first time 28-year-old Delhi-based chartered accountant Rahul Gupta is sampling his favorite pair of headphones and its sound quality. He's been a regular at electronic stores to sample products but buys online at nearly 20 to 40% discount.
I visited the store here and I can see the prices are too high and I can get the product at a very cheaper price and there are very less shipping charges as well.
I find things cheaper at online portals rather than here.
The online rates are cheaper, so I would definitely go on online.
फिजिकल शॉप पे मैं चेक कर लेता हूँ रेट और फिर ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग करता हूँ.
मॉल में जाके ट्राई करते हैं और ऑनलाइन चीज वही खरीद लेते हैं हम कम प्राइस में.
More and more Indians like Rahul are switching to what experts called showrooming, a concept of checking out products in retail outlets but choosing to buy them online.
Showrooming is a relatively new phenomena. It started around 1 to 2 years back when e-tailing in India started growing. Now, there were times when they wanted to experience the product, which is not possible in the virtual world. So they started going to stores and ended up buying those same products online instead of offline. And this is where the inception of showrooming began.
And no wonder e-tailing is now a $2.3 billion industry, which has almost 20 million Indians shopping online. It was in early days skewed more towards men, but now also has women shoppers catching up fast due to the introduction of lifestyle categories. And if we were to take a look at the categories that are shopped the most online, it's electronics followed by apparel and accessories, books, beauty and personal care among others. Perhaps the reason why around 3,000 e-tailing websites have mushroomed in India in recent years. Not all of them successful, but a few. Like online fashion retailer Myntra has managed to raise 125 million in multiple fundings before being acquired by Flipkart for an estimated 2,200 crore rupees earlier this year. According to industry sources, the top 15 e-commerce properties in India have a valuation of around $4.5 billion or 450 crores. A 24-hour delivery mechanism and presence at fashion weeks, e-commerce companies are going all out to gain a competitive edge. Myntra sends their delivery boy to consumers for any after-sale exchange. They also use pop-ups to suggest fashion trends and a lookbook. Jabong, on the other hand, has a system of open box delivery for consumers to check and be sure of the product delivered, besides launching collections inspired by movies. And these efforts to scale up can also be seen in the ad spends by e-commerce portals. According to industry estimates, from 10 lakh rupees in 2011, this has now shot up to 100 crore rupees.
A happy blue shirt and an orange tie, jacket cut off straight.
In fact, the Indian advertising industry's 14% ad growth in the first quarter this year was largely fueled by ad spends by e-commerce companies.
Shopping, 90,000 products, 1,000 plus brands.
We saw a huge spurt in spends from certain categories, especially the e-com category. Most of the e-com players spend a lot of money advertising.
People are straddling across the different advertising mediums which are available. And of course, digital medium will play a very important role for all brands and retailers because that is where a large chunk of consumers spending a large amount of time every day.
Surprisingly, despite such high ad spends and attractive online deals, e-commerce companies are not yet making money. And most of these marketing monies to scale up businesses are coming due to funding from investors. Lack of physical space, Saving on overheads as well as doing away with middlemen has definitely given the e-tailing industry an edge over its physical counterpart. But despite brick-and-mortar stores facing the heat due to this new trend of showrooming, brands like electronic major Philips believe that retail stores will continue to flourish.
The brick-and-mortar retail environment is really doing in this context is mounting interesting consumer activations, really stepping up their ante on a lot of better shopper experience at the retail environment, great promotions and interesting loyalty programs.
It will, however, ultimately be all about smart pricing of products offline and enhancing the overall shopping experience.
So that consumers are able to find that, okay, this retailer is offering me lower prices. Well, maybe it's not as low as online, but the difference is not big.
Besides this, experts warn against a Me Too outlook for physical retailers. Differentiation in products and experience is the way ahead. While this may not be possible for electronic gadgets, lifestyle retailers like apparels and accessories can most definitely curate exclusive and unique labels. However, an omni-channel strategy is key, being offline as well as online.
Consumers are increasingly becoming hybrid in their shopping preferences. Retailers can also look at tapping the online space and offering their products in the online world where their consumers can experience their products and leverage it with their offline stores. So like it can be buy online, collect in store or return in store.
Sensing an integration need, Aditya Birla Nuvo, which retails brands like Van Heusen, Louis Philippe and Allen Solly, also runs its online store Trendin.com. Another brick-and-mortar retailer, Future Group, has opened Bazaar Direct, reaching 40 cities which do not have a big bazaar outlet. Besides online, physical retailers are also ensuring more footfalls in their physical stores. For instance, smart shopping applications on mobiles that provide product information beyond what is available in stores. For instance, product details, reviews and ratings from other consumers. A reason why perhaps a reverse showrooming trend continues to exist.
It's something that we call read online and purchase offline. It is called ROPO, which is you read about a product, you sort of gather information about it online.
Showrooming or reverse showrooming. Physical and online retailers may be battling for footfalls and clicks, but ultimately it's all about offline complementing online.